It's been identified as a key process to containing this pandemic. Contact tracing can be used to detect any hotspots or vulnerabilities. At least one province here in Canada is already using this technology, and a Toronto-based company says they've developed an app that can be used to slow down the spread of the virus. Contact tracing is used to monitor, identify, and alert individuals who have been in contact with someone who has been infected with the virus, also highlighting any risks and spreads that need to be contained. But in order for that to work, you would need to download an app. And EQ Works, along with an international coalition, is developing this technology and having conversations with the Canadian government.
It's coming up and making sure that the solutions being presented are complete to the extent that the Canadian public would be comfortable with them. And again, privacy, security, anonymity, all of these pieces being the prime concerns.
Ontario's government says it's currently exploring the use of apps for the purpose of contact tracing. Meanwhile, Alberta is already using this technology. AB Trace Together, which is based on Singapore's contact tracing app, has been modified to meet the requirements of the province's privacy security infrastructure. The app has only been downloaded over 130,000 times and on a voluntary basis. Richard Lockman, an associate professor at Toronto's Ryerson University, says there is a threshold of participants needed in order for the app to be effective.
There's a study from the UK that came out that said something like about 80% of cell phone users, smartphone owners, would have to be doing this in order to get the maximum benefit. The trade-off is, how do you get to 100% download compliance? I mean, we don't all have the same phone. We don't all have the latest phone.
Alberta has faced challenges with the technology. For example, the app can't work in the background of Apple iOS systems, meaning it needs to be running for it to be working. Lockman says there are a lot of complexities around these technologies, especially when it comes to privacy and security laws in each one of the jurisdictions.
Right now we're having this big discussion or argument around what's the right path to take to try and get good healthcare benefits, but also protect privacy. Not every member of society is going to equally be interested in downloading an app from the government that lets me track my location.
EQ Works says the app, which will be free to users, is being built with privacy and security on the forefront and letting the user decide where the data goes.
All the information that is being collected stays on your device. You, as the user of that device, decide that that is information that you would like to retrieve.
There is no schedule for how long this app will be operating in Alberta. A spokesperson would only say it will be in use until a vaccine is developed for the general population. In Toronto, I'm Faiza Amin for City News.